Mr. Patnaik, I want to talk to you as the elder statesman, not just of your party, the Janata Dal, but Indian politics as a whole. Today, there's a lot of concern about the performance of this government. How do you assess the present government?
You see, when you talk of a united front government, it is really trying to unite 13 pieces of lobsters, live lobsters that is, very active lobsters in one pot. And one man is trying to hold that in balance. And that is Devegowda's fortune or misfortune, as you call it.
I don't want to interrupt, but let me put something to you. You call them 13 lobsters. Many people say these lobsters are quarreling all the time.
That's what I'm saying. That is the whole idea. Lobsters quarrel amongst themselves, and they also do trying a little jumping off here and there. And they have got one man trying to hold it together, and it is not a very nice job for him. It is, somebody calls him, because he is the Prime Minister, it is a fortune for him. I personally think it would be unfortunate to call him a Prime Minister, a fortunate Prime Minister, but it also be called unlikely to term him as anything but a man who is holding the balance together. Even though these lobsters from one group to another, in their what they call the steering committee, fight amongst themselves, fight against the policies already established by themselves, and this creates difficulties.
So it sounds as if it's an unstable government, a quarreling government.
No.
Quarreling?
Quarreling amongst the partners. It is like a coalition. A coalition has come to stay in this country. It's my perception. It will never go back to a single party rule.
But you know, Mr. Patnaik, there are coalitions and there are coalitions. Let me put something to you that worries people. Many people say it's not just that the CPI, the CPM, the Tamil Manila Congress, the Samajwadi Party have differences of opinion. They make those differences public.
I know.
And as a result, no one seems to know what the government stands for.
Yes, you are right there. It is unfortunate that they make it public. They make it public only because they got to go to their own clientele, their voters. Only for that. But the government may run smoothly, but all this creates a lot of concern amongst the average people.
It also suggests that they are putting their constituency or their party before the government, doesn't it?
That is so, because that is the character of this government. That is the character of this coalition.
So then it's not very united, even though it's called a united front government.
Well, it is united to form a government.
That's all.
That's all.
And as you said, the Prime Minister is only the keeper of the balance.
Yes, mainly.
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 I want to talk about the Prime Minister later, but let me bring something else up. You know, it's not just that they quarrel, it's not just that they make their differences so obvious, so apparent, but parties like the CPI and CPM have held nationwide protests and agitations against policies that their own government is implementing and which are part of the common minimum program. Now, how do you react to that?
This is the character of the lobster.
Go on, tell me a bit more, explain that to me.
That's the character of the lobster.